Tasting like a boss, nighttime edition. I have Rolo here. And for those who didn't see the other video, he did not break his leg. He's fine. He's just biting himself. And we're using this bitter bandage, and it seems to be stopping him from biting, except when he can actually get it off. But it seems to be working, right, buddy? So if you saw the thumbnail, you might, based upon other videos I've done, think that I'm doing a head-to-head. Because I do have here apple cider donut, which I just reviewed 2 days ago. And as you guys know, if you watch the video, I didn't think it tastes like apple cider or donut. It just didn't for me. And if you saw the thumbnail, you probably saw caramel apple. Yes, it's the older bag. I've had it for a while, but I've been keeping it fresh. There's no concerns about this being bad, okay? I don't know if this is even an available flavor anymore, but I happen to be a person who has some caramel apple and some apple cider donut. So you might be thinking, oh, I know what's going to happen. It's going to be a combination, or a versus. It's going to be apple caramel versus apple cider donut. Which one's better? Guys, I don't care. I just tasted this the other day, and I had this previously, and I wasn't a big fan of either one of them. As a cold brew, they were fine, but they didn't taste like apple, and I want to taste apple. So I'm trying to get all the stars to align. Now I'm out of apples, so I'm not gonna be able to eat an apple and drink the coffee. We can't do it that way. But after I did the review of apple cider donut, I got to thinking, and I thought maybe I can make an apple flavored coffee. So we're gonna forget about making espresso right now. It's not about that. We're gonna forget about making drip. We're gonna use the method that I think best brings out flavors of coffee. We're going to do a cold brew, and here is the cold brew. It's just going to be an experiment. Got it in the Bones cup. I still love them, even though I don't like this flavor because it doesn't have enough flavor, and I wasn't a big fan of this guy. They have so many other flavors I do like, but I'm taking these two, and I'm bringing Rolo because he's our most apple-headed chihuahua. See? Apple-headed chihuahua. You see what I did there? He's my little good luck charm. I have to be careful because if I do this too much, he'll try to bite me. He doesn't really like me, like at all. This is Boss of Boss's dog, not mine. Kylo's wandering around. He's here for good luck too. I don't know if anyone else. I think it's just these two. The other two I think are inside. So what did I do, guys? I took the whole grounds here and the whole beans and the whole beans. I mixed them up in another container, 50-50. Equal proportions, mixed them up, and then ground that entire thing. And I cold brewed it for over 48 hours. That's right. So Mr. Joe Giuzzi, I think I probably still brutalize his name. Again, thank Joe, because he's the one who said you got to cold brew this thing for more than 24 hours. And you know what I did? 48 plus hours, quite frankly, with an equal combination of apple cider donut and caramel apple. Okay. Caramel apple, all it says is it's a medium roast, small batch caramel apple. There is no blurb. Okay, fine, but we got caramel apple. Okay, bring in the caramel, bring in the apple, apparently. Then of course we have our apple cider donut, which is cinnamon dusted donuts and freshly brewed apple cider. Can these mesh together, bring us apple goodness? Let's find out and play a game called How About Them Apples? Boom, did it. By the way, I'm going to put a link. It's not going to be a safe for children link. So if you're a kid, don't click it. But it is a comedy routine that happens to talk about the Goodwill Hunting scene. And it's by Bill Burr. So you know the comedian Bill Burr. He's going to curse in it. But I thought it was hilarious. So that's going to be down there. Enjoy that clip. And here we go. Tasting like a boss. You know what? I'm still gonna give it a smell. Just taste it. No, I'm gonna smell it. Smells like apple. Smells a little like caramel. I mean, it does smell like apple caramel. This one tastes so much better than that one. I mean, this tastes like apple and caramel. Sure, this smells like fresh apples. Like tart fresh apples and cinnamon. Maybe this can bring out the taste of this. All right, tasting like a boss, giving this a smell. And I'll be damned if this cold brew doesn't smell like apples. It really does. Hold on, let me make sure I'm not getting some residuals. Clean the nose palate. I guess usually you're supposed to smell coffee beans to do that, but I just smell coffee beans, so that's kind of funny. All right, here we go. Yes, it smells like a crisp apple. All right, tasting like a boss. Here we go. Actually, and here's Rollo. Rub your head to my head for luck. Rub your head to my head for luck. Okay. I did it. I did it. Yep, I did. I'm awesome. Now, is it in your face apple? No, no. But if you told me this is apple, I'd say yeah. So still not the same level as peaches and scream, because that you can taste it and just know it's peach. There's something that goes on here. Is whatever they're putting this flavor for the caramel, and whatever they're doing here for maybe the cinnamon, or maybe the aspects of the apple, or how the apple's mixed. I don't know. It's a much more dynamic flavor when you mix them together like that. And you almost have that, I don't want to say apple juice flavor. I don't want to say cider flavor because that's too sweet. But it tastes like a fruit flavor. Let's put that. It tastes like a fruit flavored cold brew. And it's not sour. That's the other thing. Because, fruit flavored cold brews can sometimes taste sour. Not getting that at all. Flavors seem to come together. So, Bones Coffee Company, as far as I'm concerned, you owe me one, because you could, because I know there's a lot of people out there who like this flavor, but I've had a lot of people agree with me in the comments and in private emails that they don't think there's enough apple flavor here. Well, if you've got a thing of caramel apple and you got this here, boom, smash them together, and that'll be the most apple tasting cold brew I've ever had, which only just means it tastes a little like apples, but success. I'm brilliant, Rollo. I'm either brilliant or you brought me good luck. Let's just call you giving me good luck. So actually, everyone, you guys can thank Joe for telling us to brew this longer, and thank Rollo because his good luck allowed us to taste like a boss. See you guys next time. Hit like, subscribe, hit the alerts. Love you guys a lot. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Bye. I don't usually do this, guys, as you know. I don't like editing my videos. I usually have middle daughter of boss do any of my edited videos. It's just not my thing. But I'm going to try to stitch this video to the end of the video I just shot that I'm actually in the process of uploading for two reasons, because there's two corrections that I think need to be made. First off, I said, how about them apples or something like that. Of course, that's not the line. It's how do you like them apples? So it's going to be in the description correctly, but when you watch the video, you go, what an idiot. Okay, that's the first error. The second error flows from that first error, which is I said that this comedy routine was from Bill Burr. I don't know why I thought it was from Bill Burr. I went to go find it on YouTube to add it in, and I realized it's not him. I love him to death, but it's Louis C.K., who I also like. I know people have issues with Louis C.K.'s personal life, but I think he's funny. But the same rules apply. If you're a kid and you don't want kids to watch it, don't have them watch that video because he's going to curse in it, okay? But I think it's funny. And so the link to Louis C.K. talking about how do you like them apples from Good Will Hunting will be in the description. So, sorry, I guess I was just really excited about the apple prospect, but I'll tell you what, blah, blah, blah. I'll tell you what, I'm really happy about how it turned out, and I hope you liked the video. Please comment, and thank you guys for the support. Thanks again.